The war has described as the war to end all wars because it started out with high hopes of peace, yet still managed to cause devastation across the continent and leave behind massive losses and life and property. It started when Austria-Hungary's Archduke Francis Ferdinand was assassinated by the Siberian terrorist group, the Black Hand. Now Austria-Hungary was angry and demanded information knowing that it was them. Then the war started. Austria-Hungary asked Germany to help, which they did, and Serbia asked for help, in which they did, and Russia and France joined that alliance because secret alliances were everywhere. Now plans are going to heat things up. Germany decides to go through Belgium, ignoring that they are neutral, and rush to Paris, for which they thought it would be a quick victory before Russia can mobilize their troops. France lost a bit of land from Germany, and they wanted it back, so they started to attack there. Then trench warfare started. Now on to medical of World War One.
During World War I, there was a lot of medical advances made in order to help treat the wounded soldiers. Most notable of these advances was the development of antiseptic surgery. Antiseptic surgery involved using antiseptics to clean wounds and prevent infections. This was a major breakthrough in medical technology as it allowed for faster healing times and fewer deaths due to infections. Other advances included the development of x-rays and blood transfusions, all of which were used to diagnose and treat wounded soldiers. Additionally, new drugs such as aspirin and morphine were developed to help ease pain and to provide relief from suffering. These drugs were also used to help treat shock, a common problem among soldiers in World War I. Anesthetics served as an important role in the world of medicine and surgery. During World War I at the time, painkillers were used sparingly, and only when it was absolutely necessary, because of the belief that they would interfere with a person's ability to recover. This belief led to pain and other negative sensations being treated as a normal part of the healing process, which naturally caused some of the people to die or suffer debilitating injuries due to not receiving adequate treatment for their wounds. Finally, mobile medical units were established in order to provide immediate medical attention on battlefields. All these advances helped save countless lives during the war and provided comfort to those affected by it. And now on to technology.
World War I saw many inventions and many pieces of technology that would become everyday life. The most significant during the war was the tank, which was used both sides to great effect. Tanks were capable of traveling across country at high speeds and other vehicles, as well as provide cover for infantrymen that were stuck in trench warfare. Tanks also provide useful weapons in urban warfare when they could be used to ram into enemy positions, destroying towers or any high blockade. The machine gun was the second most significant due to the fact that in World War I, it was able to fire more rounds per minute than any foot soldier on the field. This meant they could easily fire at targets who were running away or had been hit by artillery fire. It also made them extremely effective against infantry units who were trying to escape from an area under attack by a rifle or infantry.
One.
Hand grenades were the third most effective equipment of technology at that time. They were used more due to them being able to carry it easier than sticks of dynamite. Throwing it had a larger radius of an explosion than dynamite.
Germany was not expecting Russia to get their troops moving so fast and caught them off guard, and then started the Eastern Front. Due to Germany going to Belgium, England joins in. America does not join but keeps on sending England supplies, and Germany did not like that. So 1917. It took a year of fighting for the Americans. Then on November 11th of 1918, on the 11th hour, the war will be over. The war spanned over 4 years and a lot of lives were lost as a result. What started with a problem between two countries expanded far greater and officially ended with the signing of the armistice on 11th November 1918. However, fighting continued no later than 8th of May, 1919. An estimated 9.1 million military personnel were killed between 1914 and 1918. 615,000 British and Commonwealth troops died during the conflict, and 370,000 civilians' lives were lost due to the effects of enemy action, famine, disease, and other causes. This war was one of the worst wars that ever was.